with it. Got that network on pull up when I see it. She gon' watch me like this, so get me forbid. My bitch sharing hoes with me, and then they out. It's three of them, it's one on me, we in the shower. Just drop that mic and do some spanking it for hours. So speak no English, but push the super power. Be outside, I need privacy. It's not private. She won't watch, but she back. She like the same hoe I like. Bitch, no time. Be outside, I need privacy. It's not private. She won't watch, but she back. She like the same hoe I like. I have these questions. My head. We can keep it like regular general conversations. We can go like controversial. We can go like relationships. We can go conspiracy. We can go sports. We can talk tattoos. We can talk weed. You gotta let me know which lane y'all trying to go. Girl, you pick one. Are we trying to just get some views on social media, or we want to talk some real conversation? What do you want to do? I don't know. I'm ready for whatever. I just gotta let me know which direction y'all want to go. He said all types of like. You said relationships? Go. I said next relationship. My God. Alright, we can start the conversation with dating. Everybody has something to say. And we'll just go from there. Okay. Dating from Colorado is fucking ass. Well, save it for the podcast, bro. I hear that a lot, but yeah, save it for the podcast. You really drink out of a cup? Huh? You drink out of a cup already? I know. Yeah, we both did. Yeah. Both did. But you're not gonna drink anymore. No, I'm good. You remember which cup was yours on the left or the right? It don't matter. Alright, I'm gonna take Yeah, I hear dating sucks. I also hear guys from Colorado are like short. Is that true? Like most of them are short. Girl, you better watch out. Coming up behind me like that. Girl, I love you.
You want to do a picture. I thought we were going to do a picture too. Go. Go. Go lay down. You can lay up there. Y'all should sit like right here. Put both my legs down. Yeah? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Girl. Go. A picture. You can move her. She said, I'm not moving. She said, we're not doing that shit. Can you see her puff responsibly?
We have to move the dog out.
Yeah. Come on. You can just pick her. She's like, girl. Lay down. Look at her. She said, bro. Something else. Why not? Now and just let me see it.
You don't like that one? I feel like that. Keep laughing. You're not laughing.
No. Dude. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. You're too much. Oh my god. I can't keep you away for too long. Oh shit. She funny as shit, gang. You're okay, girl. I promise. Alright, dude. Y'all niggas are lame. She said, what the fuck?
Probably hear the dog breathing in the microphone.
Huh?
See, you probably hear the dog breathing in the microphone.
Oh. Granny. Oh, poor doggo. You're okay. So we're just gonna do it right here?
Yeah, sit on the couch. I need one person like that.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
first topic for the day. You said dating scene in Denver is trash.
Um, mm, that shit is trash.
It is trash for real.
It is.
Well, you're not. You're from here.
I am born and raised.
From Chicago. Have you dated here since you lived here?
Yeah.
You have some stuff to say too.
Nothing good.
Nothing good. All right, before we dive into that, let the people know who you are. Let them know where they can find you: IGs, TikToks, YouTube, all that good shit.
I'm Naomi Rose. My TikTok is Angel Eyed Leo, and my Instagram is desirable_Naomi_Rose. And my name is Alize. On Instagram, I go by it's Princess Alize, and on Facebook, it's Princess Alize.
Now is Alize your real name?
No.
I only asked that because I have a friend back home named Alize, and it's actually your real name. So every time I meet somebody with Alize, is that your real name? You know, like meet somebody named Diamond. Like, Diamond's your real name?
Oh, okay.
Do you not like your real name? You not just go by your real name? Where did Alize come from? If you want to tell the people.
Alize came from, so my mom, she was supposed to name me that at first, and then she came upon my real name, and then she just we don't
Is it not like you don't like the name, or you just don't like to you don't like to let people know?
No, I just don't like to let them know. That's my personal life.
I got you. Of course.
Yeah.
So you've known my Alize since what? Elementary, middle, high school, after high school?
Shit, about like after high school.
So people in school know you.
A lot of people know me like by my real name, but they do call me Alize outside of like social media and everything like that.
Your mom calls you that too? Yes.
No.
Your real name?
She will not call me that.
Naomi, real name, of course.
No.
It's not your real name, bro?
No.
You don't go by your real name at all?
I do not.
Why don't y'all go by your real names?
Safety reasons.
Safety
reasons. Content purposes. Yeah.
I don't use my real name on dating apps.
Why not? That's a dating app.
I mean, if we get to the point where we exchange numbers, I'll let you know my name. But
I guess.
For me, it's like it's a fake name, but I don't use my whole name, Christopher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, personal life. If we get to that point, you know my name, but other than that, you can call me Chris or KC. But no, I don't call them my whole name. That's wild.
Not the government. My problem is when I was younger, I didn't listen to my mom when she would tell me that like don't post on like social media and stuff like that because that shit stays on there forever. When I did not care. I used to post on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
What was your first social media site?
Facebook. And I think I was about like 14 maybe.
What year? How do you know?
We up there. We up there is crazy because I'm older than you.
I'm older than both of you.
That's okay though.
So 14, let's go with 14 was your first social media. You weren't allowed to get on it.
No, I was allowed to get on it, but like it wasn't for other content purposes like people would use them for. Like I first like got on it because I used to play Candy Crush, and like you would have to request people on Facebook to play with you, like back then, whatever. And so I was
you gotta
like,
give me a year. No. It'll make more sense to me if you give me a year.
Okay, so like 2012, around that time, like you would have to like.
So MySpace was gone by this time.
Yeah.
Or at least not like nobody's using MySpace.
Yeah, it was.
Was Skype like Google thing, like the whole
Ubu.
Not that I remember. No.
What's Ubu?
You know what Skype is?
Yeah.
Same thing as Skype. So 2000, Facebook. But you weren't making content or nothing. It wasn't like a content.
Nope. I would just post about my daily life, like just nonsense, nothing. I post about myself. I post my family. My mom would be, "What are you doing?" I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just want everybody to see how wonderful we are. You know, like just.
So like when
whatever.
I saw you at that event, that was your whole family right there. All you guys were having.
Yeah, my sisters they dance for No More Violence, cultural dance group, and so we support them at their events and stuff like that.
But dating in Denver's trash.
What's
your longest relationship?
For the most part. Yeah.
Mine was 5 years. Almost 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Mine was about like 4.5.
4.5?
Yeah.
Did y'all live together? Like with your person?
Yeah.
Did you? I didn't, but that shit was real toxic.
So was mine.
I cannot. I was.
What made it toxic?
It was just.
If social media asks what's a toxic relationship, give me an example of what a toxic relationship is.
Being controlling. At all times. Like, not just like in certain aspects, but like just at any point in life. Like, oh, I want to go take a shower right now. You can't go take a shower right now. We're finna go watch a movie. We're finna go take a walk. I want to go take a shower. Like, can I take a shower and then we can do that? No, I said, who? Damn. Like, I can't do what I want. Like, it's so annoying.
And you've dealt with that before?
I've dealt with that before. Not for long though, but right. Yeah,
so that makes it a toxic relationship. If somebody cheated on you, do you come back? Well, let's ask this: if has somebody cheated on you, you came back?
Yeah.
I'm finished. Yeah. Yeah.
What was your thought process? Like, oh, you won't do it again?
See, no, I was actually just telling her when we came here, I was like, I've actually been here before. Yeah, but in 16. Yeah, and she was like, "You've been here before." She's like, "Oh, that happens to a lot of people." I was like, "No, but I've been here." Like, and I was telling her like when. She was like, "Okay." I was like, "No, it's like giving me like not PTSD, but like just like flashbacks. Like I just remember like everything, like every aspect of being here, the toxic like parts. Yeah, it was just like." It's okay.
Does what was I gonna ask? Have you guys ever cheated on somebody? It's okay. You can say yes. Everybody's cheated. Like,
everybody has cheated. Is crazy.
I know. I was like,
crazy.
Like everybody has cheated. Like you might have not like had sex with some person, but like I think everybody has done some type of cheating after high school. Because I don't count before, or I don't count like 18 and under. I feel like everybody 18 up has done some type of cheating, whether you was texting somebody else, whether you might have kicked it with somebody else.
But like it all depends on like
what's cheating in your relationship.
Like how you guys define cheating in your relationship. Because like me personally, like I ain't gonna hold you. I'm in like a like on and off type of relationship, you know, but he's in jail. And so with him being in jail and like me being out, he still lets me have like freedom in some type of aspects, but it's within the honesty. Like I let him know everything. Oh, I'm hanging out with this person. Oh, I've been here. I'm doing this, whatever. I don't want the next person to be able to telling him like, "Oh, I seen your girl doing this," or like she was out
And
doing
him not
this or
know.
whatever. Yeah, and like him not know, and then him confront me like, "Damn, like you know the situation I'm in. You're out here doing all this. And you say you're holding me down, like you ain't hold, you know." So it's just like it's that alone. If you ask like other people in Denver, jail relationships are not it. But
Anywhere. What are you
no,
talking about?
but no, but like they're more common in Colorado. Like, oh my goodness, like you, there's so many pen pals. Yeah, like there's a lot of like I was just on Facebook earlier, and there was a group for like felons, and they're like, oh well, like hit up my cousin, he's in this prison, whatever. I was like, there's a whole like there's a community in Denver like that. Yeah, hey, but I'm just you know,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, no. In his aspect, he got locked up for something that he did when he was younger, and because he, yeah, I was just like,
That's unfortunate too, though. But like, is it long term? Like, are you holding them down long term? We talking 10 years? We talking 15 years? We talking a couple
nah,
years?
we talking a couple years, talking a little, some little, but they do have to do all this extra, nonsense. So I just hold it down on the outside, keep my part, you know, honest and open as much as possible, and just let him know because he's in a situation.
Yeah, like I couldn't like if I had a chick and got locked up, like shit, I expect her to be leaving out the streets. It's not human nature, especially when we've been here for years. Like, can't expect you not to be going out hanging out.
Yeah, no, like
So you
I
have
go
some
and hang
fun.
out,
Like,
but
I'm not saying you gotta be out here smashing everybody. It's like I can't
yeah,
expect you to
no,
just stay in the house and not talk to anybody. Like it's wild.
yeah,
At least that's how I think. That's how I would look at it. I probably would break up with you. Because it's like I wouldn't even want to like I don't want this to. I don't want to be like
Hold you back.
you know what I mean.
it's crazy
Like,
because no, like he actually has like he's like explained that like he was like you have so much going in life
yeah,
like
like
he
what
was
you mean? I'm
like
gonna make
yeah
time.
he was like I'm gonna be here like by the time you come back home. But like I explained to him, if I had gotten arrested for what I had did when I was younger, because when I was about like 18, I had got framed for drug trafficking, and it was like this big thing, and like I was so scared. I went on the run. Like I was just like, I can't face my family. I can't like I just can't do it. And so I was with my ex, and like he was telling me like he was gonna hold me down. All this. I was like, "You're gonna let me go to jail? Oh my god, you're gonna let me go to jail?" Like I was like, "Okay, I'm going home. I can't do this. I'm going home." And so when I went home, I didn't tell anybody anything, and so my brother he ended up giving me a tattoo. And when he was giving me my tattoo, the police had came and they had knocked on the door, and they were like, "It's the police! Like, put your hands up and all this stuff. Like, we have a warrant." My brother's like, what the fuck's going on? So he runs upstairs and he goes and he gets my mom, and I'm sitting here. I was like, I was sweating. I was over here like, oh my god, I'm gonna go to jail. And so I open the door. My mom comes down the stairs and she's like all crying and she's hysterical. What's going on? I have my hands up and they have their guns drawn, and I'm like, okay, like I'm just gonna go to jail. I don't know, but no, I didn't end up going to jail for anything like that. They ended up dropping the charges because they ended up having like evidence that I didn't like do it, but overall, it was not worth it. Like that relationship was just not worth it. And then for him to want to turn me in, like just yeah, like
Right.
just how toxic
Right.
that was. Like I was just like, okay, yeah, no, I can't do that. So when I got into this relationship and then that ended up happening to him, I was like, I would want you to understand from what happened in my past. Like if I had gotten arrested for that, and I would want you to hold me down and be honest and truthful with me, like I am to you. you know. So it's whatever.
One thing I was told when I moved out here was like Mexican guys don't like niggas. I was told that, but I was given reasons why. I was given reasons by some Mexican people, like men and women, and I've been given reasons. And they said the main reason is like the Mexican women just love black guys out there. Some of them. So like they said that some of the Mexican guys hate black guys. Of course, not for all cases, but you know, this is shit. Have you guys heard that before?
See, that's the thing though. I'm Hispanic and black. So
Both your parents.
yeah,
Who is what?
my mom is Mexican and my dad, he's black.
That's
I have literally what you're talking about.
right.
In
In that
in
area.
form. Yeah, they're from here.
I don't know. I just like
yeah.
from because I've only been here for a year and a half. So just from conversations of being out and doing different podcast episodes, just talking to people, like that's been a common thing. Kind of the same thing, like I said, like they said, all the guys are short here. I've heard that a lot. Heard just heard a lot of different stuff here. And I've heard this was an upside down pineapple city, a big swinger city.
Real big kink party in this motherfucker, I'll tell you that.
I found myself at that hotel lunch chalet one night.
Oh,
all right.
Well,
right.
I haven't even been there yet.
The crowd I was with, we had I was doing some photography for a pool party earlier that day. Then we went to the studio after that, and then from there they said we were going to some party. And then we get there and they told me what kind of place this was. And I was all for it. I wasn't gonna do anything. I just wanted to see. I wasn't gonna do anything. I just want to see shit like that. Like, that's what y'all do here. Like, ooh, I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm not gonna watch. But I definitely peep in. Like, oh,
I guess a little something.
Like, y'all got some wild shit.
No, okay.
It was like 150 to get in.
Oh,
right, exclusive.
I'm not paying like that. I just didn't want to. It was like I was only there. I was only in Colorado for like a couple of months at this time. Probably would now.
He said, "Hell yeah!"
Now that I know what's going on.
I probably would go just to say I went in that bitch. I hear it was a real. I've been approached like twice at the bar by like old couples want to take me to Breckenridge.
Oh.
She was like 80 though.
Oh.
You said, I don't know about that.
She was tall too. I knew she had some bread. You could just tell, old white woman. Like she probably steeds. She definitely looked like she had some bread.
She was white.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't ever get hit on. Like out here, I got never gotten hit on by black people. It was always white people in the Spanish.
Okay.
I mean, obviously the black population is not that big out here, but even when I'm around like black crowds, I don't know. I mean, but I don't know. I came from a black city. Like living here is like people. I'm not gonna say they're weird, but they're just different. Black people here are like different. A lot of black people here don't know what an HBCU is. I'm like, that's weird. Like, how do you not know what an HBCU is?
It all depends on the area.
But like, how do you not know what an HBCU is?
That's true, but
you don't know what like a Morehouse is. You don't know what a FAMU is. Like,
guilty.
Oh no!
Any of these schools, like all you know is white schools, like,
Oh no!
It's okay.
Y'all never left. Y'all never went to the South.
Together.
It's very interesting. Do women kind of support each other out here? Or what's your
there's a mix.
It's 50-50.
There's a mix.
Yep, you'll run into the girls that are like all for it, But then there's the quote unquote girls that are like sneaking behind your back,
fake as fuck,
talking shit, fucking your man.
Fucking you, man.
Now, do you find that in every city or like in some specific Denver? Like,
I say everywhere.
Yeah.
That's just an everywhere thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. Denver's a little different though. It's just a little different.
What's the vibe? What makes it different? Have you lived anywhere else ever, or stayed in any other city for like a couple of months, long period of time?
No, I've traveled like to other places, but it was like with my school when I was in high school. Like it was never like on like some personal thing. Oh well, I did go to California for like a photo shoot, but that was like about it. Like nothing too big. Nothing but a couple of days. Nothing too long. Yeah.
I'm from Thornton, so I was raised in Thornton.
What's in Thornton?
White people.
Literally.
Thornton,
Not
like
even.
Thornton. I went to school in Westminster, so like the
It's like
northern
the
area.
white people and like the Mexican people. You won't find a lot of
Yeah.
black people in Westminster. Thornton, really.
Yeah, I think from my knowledge, I only remember like two like dark skinned girls growing up in like my elementary school. Yeah, like in my grade there was like two and they were twins. So yeah, I grew up around a lot of Caucasian people.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't know what a HBCU
Yeah, I
is.
mean, yeah, no, yeah, she didn't know what it was, but me on the other hand, I went to Denver Montessori, and it's like it's not necessarily like a private school, but it was kind of because we had to pay to go to school. Like we would pay like a certain amount, and they would take us on like international and local trips, stuff like that. But yeah, no, they taught us about HBCUs. They took us to go see them. We had trips to Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, Japan, shit like that. It was, it was pretty fun.
But also, there's like no HBCUs on this side of the country.
Mm-mm.
Texas, too. I think the farthest HBCU is like Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know, like every time I see a black guy, like it's 50-50. Like I'll give him a head nod and he'll just look away, or I'll give him a head nod and he gives me a head nod back. It's just
Right,
like,
yeah.
it's never like on more so on one side. It's usually 50-50. Like damn, you see me? Give me
Yeah.
something, bro.
Denver's becoming like dangerous a little. It's kind of like Aurora.
This city is not dangerous.
We're in Parker
summer.
right now.
Yeah, no, it's like
Even when I'm in Denver, this city is not like I can.
But
stop
you're from.
I can stop at stoplights. Like when the light is red, I don't feel any danger. Back home, I would never stop at a red light.
That's crazy.
he said, I'm running all the bitches.
Like,
No.
it's 2 a.m. Why am I stopping?
He said, I'm running
But
every
bro,
single one of them.
outside, and it's like I don't feel any. Of course, like there's some spots that are not safe. I don't feel no
But you're
danger
also a
here.
man. You're also
I don't
a
know
man.
though.
And this city is not dangerous.
It just all depends on where you're at. That's all it is. You be in the safe local areas.
Even like you can take me to any area. I promise you. Like okay, again, this is not the best area. I can take you to Atlanta and you'd be like,
Can we go?
Probably in Chicago too. Like I haven't been to Chicago a lot, but I know there's some rough areas in Chicago.
Yeah, definitely.
Philly one time, I was like, why are we here? Like, let's go. It's not for me, bro. Like, but Denver, I'm like, shit closes at like 2 a.m.
We're fine. A lot can happen till 2
right.
a.m. and after.
I was like, I don't know. It's just different. Like when you're from here, you just know when you need to get the fuck going. That's all. Like it's just different. When you're out of town and like you've been in like more serious situations or like different situations, when you come to a new city and you see how people react out here or how they like just act in general, it's different. So you're like, all right, this ain't shit compared to back home where like like what I used to see.
They do love stealing cars out here.
Them Kia boys, they gonna get your ass. Be careful.
They love to do cocaine out here too.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Like out of all the chicks that I've kicked it with and talked with, like at least 30% of them, at least 50% have admitted they do coke or I have.
Yeah.
And I don't care. Like have fun, live your life, not coke, but like it's really a thing out here. But it's a social thing.
Yeah.
Like, at home,
Uh-huh.
like people do it, but you're not talking about it. You're kind of like keeping it to yourself or to your friend group. Out here, it's just like.
Oh no, people
Let's
be
do it
awkward.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, everything's social out here.
It's so like
Social.
regular, just whatever. It's
right.
Like, okay, what's the next thing? Even mushrooms or whatever.
Right.
So it's like the social thing is like coke, and it's like I would never do it, but I would hang out with people who do it. Like
yeah.
I love watching people do drugs. It's not for me, but
That's just like JT.
Right.
JT said she doesn't do coke, but she met a cool ass white bitch in the bathroom.
You know what I mean? Like I've had a couple people on the podcast just doped up. And it's like y'all talking
That's crazy.
He said, no.
Like you know, just have a blast. Like I would never do like acid and none of that DMT shit, but like if that's your thing, like. But everybody, it seems like you can just find just whatever out here.
Yeah, a really big thing is balloons. Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah. Balloon. So it's just helium. They just inhale the helium and like just gets them high, changes their voice. It really fucks them up, but they like it. Like if you have one, they'll be like, "Can I?"
I noticed
15,
they don't
20.
really be doing a lot of lean out here. Like, they do the fentanyl, but like
it's
just
crazy.
He said Denver is bad.
No.
I know opium is obviously bad everywhere, but like they only do out here.
Lean be out here. Lean be out here. It's just with the ballers.
With the ballers is
crazy. You know, type shit. You gotta.
There's not a lot of ballers in the city.
There are. You just gotta find them.
What a woman told me,
You just gotta find
said
them.
the niggas with the money don't be outside. They don't be at the club.
It all depends.
Not the strip club. I'm just saying, like at the club, this party.
No, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It all depends because we have Denver has a really big, like, not like club scene like Miami or like Atlanta, nothing like that. But like for Colorado, we're really known for our clubs, like Status, Orchid, Sky Lounge, shit like that. Like people come from out of town to come to those clubs, you know. So it's just like.
I hear y'all good. I hear you guys are big with EDM and like race and shit too.
Yes.
Don't get me started.
I ain't gonna lie, like I have no complaints. It's not my thing, but like
not mine either.
I've never had any complaints.
Yeah, they're fun. You're always gonna have a good time there. You know, there's always a girl, you know, doing some hula hoop tricks, flipping them shits. Yo.
Yeah.
On her thing.
Yeah, I don't mind those. I've never done it. They're cool.
I just don't like the music.
No.
It's the constant.
2 to 3 hours.
Yep.
2 to 3 hours.
But like 5 hours, 12-hour fucking weekends and shit.
Yeah.
See, but it was different though, cause like, doing bottle service or like just working in the club when they have that music playing, like you just have to tone it out at some point. Like you're just like working, you're just like, all right, cool, like fuck
yeah, I
it.
mean, when you working and making the bread, yeah, you can thug it out for like a shift. But if I'm here having a good time, 3 hours.
No, yeah,
3 hours. That's a lot for me.
You know,
yeah,
3 hours too much.
Yeah.
Well, it all depends. If you're drinking, and some people be like he said, doing drugs and shit.
Well, that's not me. So
I brought my dad out here a week after my birthday. So it was like a week after Easter. We went to fucking Whiskey Road in the daytime. Like, I don't like whiskey at night, but I like it in the daytime. So we get to the bar maybe like 12 o'clock, and we stay there till like 6 or 7. And then they started playing like rave music, and so my dad has never been around that type of shit, and he said it's time to go. He was not not fucking with that shit.
No.
Like he was not. He said he could do it for like an hour, but he was like, nah, it's because it was just loud. He said he didn't mind the music itself. It was just the fucking loud and just extremeness of it. He just wasn't rocking it. And I'm like, I feel you. Because for me, like I said, 2 to 3 hours, and I gotta call it quits too.
Yeah.
I gotta slide. But yeah, Whiskey Row, I got a homie that loves to go to Whiskey Row Saturdays at night. It's like, man, this is not my crowd, dog. I don't like it.
Have you tried to go to Monarch?
I don't really like to go out, but no, so I haven't been.
Okay.
Where's Monarch?
Where is it? It's on Walton. No.
Monarch is better than Whiskey Row at night?
No, it's just chill. It's more of a chill vibe type thing. I don't know. Beer hall gets active. You ever been to beer hall?
Beer hall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beer hall. Oh shit. What street is that on? Pretty sure that's on Larimer? I think it's like 15th and Larimer. I believe.
And it gets active any day of the week?
Any day of the week.
Yeah.
Is it open on?
No, I don't think it's open. It's up until 2, I believe.
Yes, Larimer Beer Hall.
I'll have to slide there one day.
Mm-hmm.
What is the thing to do? Like, what's the hot thing to do in the summertime here in Colorado? People usually go to the mountains and shit, or like lakes. Like, do here? Like, what is it called? This would be my second Colorado or second summer. What do we do here? Mountains and shit.
It depends on your crowd, who you know. Colorado is all about who you know. It's not even about what you know. It's about who you know. You want to make it somewhere. You want to do something like real big. You gotta find your connects. That's just the only way you're gonna make it.
You guys mountain people? Y'all like to go to the mountains, cabins and shit, skiing, snowboarding?
I do.
I don't ski or snowboard, but I like mountains.
I
and
do.
Cabins.
Where would you recommend out here? Somebody was coming in from out of town. Where would you tell them to go?
If somebody was coming from out of town to camp, ooh, I'm not sure. I can't remember right now. But like, cool ass places to go. Just go to the sand dunes.
Sand dunes? Yeah, I heard
Fuck
about
with the
those.
sand dunes.
You been there before? Is it cool?
Yeah, I want to do a photo shoot out there. That'll be real.
It's about like 4 hours away.
Cool.
Because I'm planning on like, depending on how this summer goes, I want to go into the fall and winter time with a drone. So like, depending on how this summer goes, I definitely want to get a drone because I want to be able to go to the mountains and like when it's snowing and shit, catch some good ass footage, whether it be just like random footage of trees or people snowboarding or just doing whatever. So yeah, I'm taking it to so it doesn't snow in the sand dunes. It's like that the whole year.
From what I know of, every time I've been, they know.
You've been multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Pull up there. That'd be cool. What's the wildest animal you guys seen that living in Colorado? Is it like somebody told me they had rattlesnakes out here? I didn't know that.
I haven't seen a rattlesnake. I've seen a scorpion.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew.
Like not at somebody else's outside.
Yeah.
Sure
It was small.
Wasn't a
No.
crab.
I know. A crab would be crazy too. We have no beach.
Well, there's a where we at? Cherry Creek Trail
We have lakes
where the water
and
is. There'd
stuff.
be these little I don't know what they are, but they look like
Yeah, little sand crabs.
whatever they
I
are.
guess. I guess.
You saw a scorpion though? Shit, it might have been a scorpion. I'm glad we ran away.
We ran away. I would have ran too.
The person that I was with got terrified, so I said, "Fuck it, I'll just run too." I don't know where she saw it. I didn't see it. So stop around.
No, that part.
But damn, scorpion.
Yeah,
I heard
no.
they do have like rattlesnakes kind of like in the mountains and more so like bike trails and like walking trails and shit. I've heard stories of like watching these stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be mad as fuck if I saw a rattlesnake, bro. But back home, shit, like depending on like not much. So Georgia, but like if you're living in Louisiana, Mississippi, Florida, you gotta worry about fucking alligators. Nigga, like
Yeah.
literally, you have to worry about like I've been walking around here just in Colorado in different places where you see like just water areas, and I'm like, back home I would never walk anywhere that has water on a walkway because there could be an alligator, like a crocodile.
Yeah, I
It's
see
just
those
walking
videos
around
on
water.
TikTok where they
Yeah.
throw like rocks and stuff in there, and, like all the alligators start moving
Out
in the
here?
water. No, in like Florida and shit like that.
Yeah, that's real, bro.
Yeah.
There's a highway in Florida where literally when you're driving on the highway in the median, they're just sitting there. They're just like a bird. Like, they're just
Crazy.
everywhere. And it's cool. That's my favorite animal, so it's cool. But it's like, bro, it's terrifying. Like if you can't let your dog go outside.
Right, yeah.
Like your dog will never come back. And that's real life.
My gremlin.
Right.
That is real life.
Oh my god.
What's you guys into sports at all? Any of the Denver, Colorado sports teams?
I've been to baseball games and basketball.
You know the Rockies are the worst in the league in baseball.
Are they?
At the bottom. Literally at the bottom. No team is worse.
Yeah.
No team is worse than them. But I've heard that like the fans here still go to games. That's why they won't sell the team. People still go.
Yeah.
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 So it's support. Right.
They'll just get the fuck off. But I hear you guys really support y'all sports.
Have to.
Yeah.
That's one thing about Denver. Like when we have to come together as a collective to really like be there for each other, then like we're there for each other. Yeah.
So let's switch the topic up. Let's do some controversial shit. Like any conspiracies y'all believe in? It could be serious conspiracies, funny conspiracies, like anything like maybe you not believe in it, but you like to listen to people talk about it. Like anything that sparks your interest, flat Earth, lizard people, like time travel.
I don't know.
I'll listen to really anything when I go to sleep, but I don't know, it's not something that I like to search for.
I don't know.
Y'all think we really went to the moon?
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I went to school for so long, and then I was just like, they would tell me all this stuff, and I was like, you really believe that? Okay. Whatever, give me the pass. I don't give a fuck. Put me in it. Let's go.
The Earth is round or flat?
Round.
Oh,
See?
are we brown?
Girl.
Talk about it. Talk about
Do you think it's flat?
Not even if you think it's flat, why don't you think it's round? That's the real question. Why, or not even think, why wouldn't it be round?
I mean, why can't we see it? I mean, we can only see it like if they have like the replicas, whatever. But
You never seen pictures of Earth from space?
yes, but there's also like flat ground. Like when you have some of the pictures.
Flat
Like,
ground.
yes, like look.
Hey, it's always a good conversation.
What?
Learning something new about you today, girl. Who the hell? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm trying to show a picture.
Looks flat. It's crazy.
shit like this. What's up with that?
Girl. This don't even look real.
But like what? Yes, it's fear, but
Girl. That's lit.
he said, "Bitch, it's fear."
It's,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
take it away from me because you're not proving your case.
It's alright.
So 100% you believe the earth is round.
Yeah.
You believe in gravity. You believe the sun is.
You believe
bigger
in
than
space. You
Yeah.
believe
And
in
which is nothing wrong. Like, I believe in that too. But I'm just trying to see what my mind is.
Yeah, I think that's just scientifically. I'm not really too into like things like that, space and stuff like that, but I definitely believe in
all that.
all that. Yeah,
That's good though.
the Earth being round. Because why would it not be? I
Do
don't
you
know.
think there's more planets?
Bitch, I'm delusional. I just believe in whatever the fuck I see. I don't give a fuck.
Planets than the 8 planets that we told us about?
Ooh. Is
Possibly.
Pluto a planet?
Like, if you
Is
was to-
Pluto a planet?
Well, no, Pluto. That's gone. Like,
That's it.
different galaxies. You not necessarily believe in different galaxies, but is that your reality that there are different galaxies with other planets?
Are there other dimensions?
Ooh.
Well, that's a different conversation.
That's
But
it. Yeah.
different. Do you think there's different galaxies, just like our galaxy? The Milky
Right.
Way, are there other galaxies? Are there other
Possibly.
planets?
I don't like to dabble into space. Space and the ocean are
Do you
two
believe in
very
aliens?
scary.
Well,
Do I believe
okay,
it?
so I haven't asked y'all this, so I'm glad you brought that up. I always ask this question on the podcast. With your safety guaranteed, would you rather explore the deep depths of the ocean or way outer space?
Neither.
Your safety is guaranteed, though. Like, you can come back home. There's
I don't
no
want to
blowing
see
up,
none of
there's
it.
no
I
drowning,
don't want
none
to
of that.
see none of
You
it.
can come back home. You're not going nowhere. You're going to stay.
I'm
My
staying on Earth.
anxiety is too bad for the ocean.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you.
So
Open
space.
space, yeah. I'd rather.
Space is bigger than the ocean.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't know. It's
What
like
you mean?
just the
Too
water,
Be
fish,
The
being
fish. Right.
like being close to a huge ass whale or like a shark, like
The shark.
That's too much.
oh, I
Sharks
can't
are
do
scary.
it.
Your safety's guaranteed, though. Still too much.
I mean,
I just wouldn't want to see any of that. Don't want to see any
you
of
know
it.
what though? You know what? No. To be honest, if safety was like 100% guaranteed, like you were gonna come back. I don't want to see the ocean. Like
The ocean.
The ocean. Would be
If
kinda
I had to
nice.
pick,
see
I.
the ocean floor. To see what's on
You
the
gonna
ocean
make
floor.
it to the ocean
No,
floor,
you're
girl?
gonna make it. You're safe. You can go. Your safety. You can go as far in space as you can, or as deep down the ocean as you can. Safety guaranteed. So obviously that's not reality.
Right.
Safety guaranteed.
If I had to pick, I'd pick space. I think. So the ocean's scary as hell.
But space, you don't even know. Like, we've never been told about animals in space.
I know.
There literally could have been
Imagine.
animals in space.
Dude.
They just don't tell us about it.
There's a fucking moon elephant.
Moon elephant is crazy.
Because they're saying there's different life forms and
Right.
shit on other planets, but like, we'll never know. The common
Right.
folk will never know. But like, I don't know. Like, what are you doing? Your safety is guaranteed. This is a real question. Your safety is guaranteed.
I don't know, gang.
You can explore. You can post up. And even when you go,
Good
because the
luck.
deep depths in the ocean is gonna be dark.
Right.
But you're gonna have a light.
Oh, I don't
How
wanna
bright
see
is the
nothing.
light though?
I mean, no matter what, you're gonna still be able to see. Like I said, it's not reality. Your safety's guaranteed. You're gonna be able to see. You're not gonna freeze to death. Because either way, as far as you go in space, you're gonna freeze. And as deep as the ocean, you're gonna freeze. So wait, you cancel all of that bullshit out. Safety guaranteed. You get to see. You can get light, whatever vision you need.
Oof.
You get to really explore. What do you think?
As long as I don't get that little light from Nemo. We're good. I'll explore the ocean.
So you're picking ocean.
I'll
Just
pick
because you want to see
ocean.
the animals and shit.
Hell yeah, I want to know what's
Even
down there.
Even if there might be animals in space.
I'm thinking about it now, and I think I want to change mine. Because Alien versus Predator and all that shit, that's scary. That's really scary.
But you're saying your safety's guaranteed. Nothing's gonna bother you.
But that's the thing, though.
But what if I have to see it though? Like I don't want to see that.
What about the animals in the water, bro? Like
I don't want to see
the
any
deeper
of
you
it.
go,
That's what I'm
like
saying.
the deeper you go, those animals don't have eyes. And they're
Don't have
translucent.
eyes is crazy.
Because you know what translucent is? It's like
Right,
see
see through.
because the light from the sun doesn't reach them. So what the fuck you need skin for?
The
You know,
fucking
like that's for real, bro. Like what do you like? At a certain point, you don't like the fish that have the skin is so it doesn't fucking. I'm telling you, look it up. Look it up.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
Fish, they don't have skin. They're translucent as fuck, and they don't have eyes because it's dark. You know what you need eyes for?
Right.
You can't see anyways.
No.
So they're kind of like bats in the sense of like sonar and all that other shit. Because the light from the sun doesn't reach that deep in the ocean.
Yeah, I don't want to see any of it.
Like squids, they really live like deeper you go. Imagine seeing a squid. You know, a squid's eye is like the size of this room. Their eye, like the giant squids. I don't know if you ever looked up. Whenever you get a chance, look up like the actual size of a giant squid. They're fucking huge.
Yeah.
And just imagine seeing that shit in person.
A squid, an octopus, a fucking that's what I was saying. Swimming next to a whale, even with that bitch opening its mouth to eat the krill. Oh my, hold up. I don't know. Like safety guaranteed.
Safety guaranteed. They're not eating you. They're not eating you. They're not worried about you. They probably don't even see you. You're just exploring.
I would so choose the ocean. I don't know. My little brother, he has a thing for box jellyfish, and I don't know. They're like they're cool. They're like I don't know. We've been researching them. Yeah.
So ocean, space, or you said you changed it?
If I have
Are
to
you a
choose,
mermaid,
I think
bitch?
yes, I'm a mermaid girl.
All right, she a mermaid. Yeah, I do. I believe in sirens. Hell yeah, what, girl?
I've never really thought about it.
Listen, my cousin went to Jamaica, and they told her, "Do not jump in the water by yourself." What did she do?
She jumped in the water.
And what? She went down. She went down. She went down so far.
Ooh.
What? They?
Like I don't think anything that we see today just pops out of somebody's head. You saw something.
Do you believe in vampires?
All of that.
Yeah.
All of that. Like that's not necessarily.
Twilight is like.
Twilight.
Not necessarily what movies in Hollywood is showing us, but do I believe in the sense of like what a vampire is? Like if we're talking conspiracies, I think politicians are vampires.
Okay.
If you look at again, this is conspiracy. If you ever look at vampire movies and TV shows, they're always dressed up nice, in nice mansions,
right?
And they drink fucking blood. You look at fucking politicians and all these rich people. They dress nice, they're in mansions, and conspiracy talk. They drink baby blood to fucking live longer and shit. Right. So if we're talking like that, then maybe so. But I do believe in like dragons, right? I always tell people like country, country's flag, like our flag, Jamaica's flag, Haiti's flag, it represents their country, like their history. There's 2 flags in the world that have a dragon on their flag. Why the fuck would you put a dragon on your flag if it wasn't real? And that's the bottom line. I say,
that's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
Hey,
He
said no argument.
If it represents your flag is representing your country, you put a dragon on here. It's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Like, you gotta be
it's
serious.
Real life.
So it's like there's a reason why you put this on your flag.
He's this motherfucker out here.
There's a reason, because like our flag, we got the 50 stars, the 13 stripes. The Haiti flag, their flag is history. Who else's flag? I said Jamaican flag. Everybody's flag has history. You can explain why they're different colors and why they have certain symbols on it. But there's 2 countries in this world that have a dragon. You think they just put it on there for fun? It's just to get a laugh. Like,
just get a laugh.
Mulan is like my favorite movie.
Mulan's a good
Okay,
movie.
so do you guys, you don't have to really say if you're religious or not. Noah's Ark. You believe in the story of Noah's Ark? He collected two animals. There was a flood.
I'm not too religious, but my mom, she was raised in a Christian household, but her mother, yeah, but her mother was Catholic.
I was about to say that. I thought they were Catholic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So she had a lot of like crossover.
I got you.
But like growing up, and don't shoot me because I don't know. Like, you know, I'm just like, I don't know. But like growing up, a lot of like the Catholicism and the Christianity, they had similarities, but the Catholicism was more like in depth, more in detail, more like you had to do such and such to obey by whatever. As in Christianity, you can like not saying like you could sin whenever and then just ask for forgiveness, nothing like that, but like cussing, profanity, like there's like all these little things that people do, adultery, like these are all sins, but because people are Christian, they're like, oh, well, God just forgive me. They're gonna forgive me. So it's just like, I don't know.
I'm not religious. I like learning about different religions though. I think it's really interesting. I actually grew up in like a multi-religion household, so I was adopted. She was Muslim from Morocco, and he was Catholic from Chicago. So
That's a cool little mix, though.
yeah.
That's decent.
You were adopted to like people you didn't know.
No, I was adopted to family. Yeah, that's the Chicago Catholic. Yeah.
I was adopted too.
Yeah. The people you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, I don't know that.
Oh, no, them.
They're all watching this. Oh, okay.
But no, when they adopted.
Were they what race?
My mama white.
Okay.
My dad is black.
Okay,
My
that's
mom likes guys. She doesn't date any white dudes at all.
How was discipline growing up?
Discipline. We got beat. My
oh.
mom is white, but she was adopted also into a black family, so I don't have any of the white.
Oh, you got your
families.
ass toe up.
Yeah.
He said all the time.
My mom was the only white family we had, but that's because she was adopted into a black family. So.
Okay.
But yeah, we got beat. Like we got beat. Like beat. Yeah, but it's cool because I'm not in prison. So it's like I feel like if I
It
ain't
was
got
worth
beat,
it.
because I used to love to steal as a kid.
Ooh.
I still steal now.
Klepto.
But I don't
He
do like
said,
no
hell
extra
yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? But I feel like if I didn't get beaten in trouble, I would have been doing extra shit now. You know what I mean? And it would have just definitely got me into it. Because I remember I got caught. I used to steal like fucking. This was like 2003, 4, 5. I used to steal fucking Pokemon cards and sell them shit at school. But my dad caught me and beat the shit out of me. Yeah, but I appreciate it though.
Right.
Like,
got you to stop.
you know what I mean? Got me to
You didn't
stop.
steal
Like,
no more.
It wasn't the fact I was
Smack them
selling them.
hands.
I was just stealing them from Target and going home and like getting ready to sell them. And so like, just like that type of shit, getting spanked, lying. You know what I mean? Like, you know, being disrespectful, talking bad. Like, so I definitely appreciate the spankings that I got. And I was never abused. Like, they never punched me or like physically like really tore me up. But like with a belt, hell yeah, I got to put out my sleep one time. I didn't put out the shower.
Not put out the
worst.
Put out the shower.
Can't even escape it.
Spanking
Oh,
Yeah.
wet is crazy.
that is wild.
That's gotta hurt.
Bruh, terrible. But,
Okay.
you know, I definitely appreciate it though. So I know when I have kids, I'm gonna spank them. Like I'm not against
Oh,
spanking.
yeah.
For sure, I'm not against spanking at all. But I'm the type that's gonna communicate to you.
Right. This is why, yeah.
Like, I'm gonna spank you, and we're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna spank you, then we're gonna have another conversation.
Okay.
Right.
I believe in spankings because I don't believe in beatings. Like you don't have to abuse your child. Like,
no.
it's not that serious. But you know, yeah, definitely spankings are cool.
That's cool though. I like that.
Most definitely. But yeah, my mother is white and my dad is black. I got adopted at like 3 months though, so I was a baby. I don't
Okay, I got adopted at 3. Um, my biological mom was white, my dad was black, and then so I got adopted by her family. So my then father was white, and then his wife was from
know.
Africa.
So you've seen your parents before?
My mom was murdered when I was younger. That's why I got adopted when I was 3. So yeah, and then I've never met my biological father. I've talked to him, but he's nothing to keep around. So
You know what he looks like?
yeah, I've seen pictures of him. I have pictures of us together and stuff. Yeah.
I be wondering what my parents look like.
That's
It's like obviously I don't like my mom, but it's like I be wondering what my actual parents look like. Because you know what's crazy, bro? I get always approached by Africans.
yeah.
Africans always think I'm African, dog. Like every fucking time, and it's always a West African country. So I'm like, damn, my parents gotta be African. Because it always be it don't be Americans asking if I'm African. It be the Africans
Yeah, the
asking if I'm
asking if
African.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You guys want kids in the future?
So I actually have PCOS. I can't have kids. I have to have a surgical like procedure, and they have to like remove my cyst on my ovaries in order for me to be able to use my reproductive organs, you know. But yeah, I don't know.
You
Well,
adopt?
I'd adopt. I come from a really big family. I have 6 older brothers, and then I have about 9 younger siblings, and I'm the oldest girl. So I help take care of literally all of them, all of the younger ones. So it's like they're my kids. Anytime you see me with them, you just know like they're my kids.
You want kids?
I have one.
You have kids?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
That's info.
Keep it.
Nobody
Yeah.
does.
Keep my privacy.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we don't have to talk too much about it. We're gonna keep it on the low. I just ask you this, like, you know, being a mom is fun.
It's tough. It's tough. Especially given my situation with like my co-parent. That is actually my longest relationship and is very abusive. So I have to essentially co-parent with my abuser all the time. So it's not the funnest. That's not the fun part. But I love my child. They're about to be 7. So they're a little older, so it's getting easier. You know, they can kind of take care of themselves. But all in all, I think becoming a mother actually saved my life, though. I genuinely feel like I didn't know how to get out of that relationship. Like I said, it was super abusive, and like having my child, I was like, well, I would hate to see them go through this, so that's why I left.
They're out here in Colorado.
Mm, we're all stuck in Colorado.
Everybody's in the box state.
Gotcha. Do you want more kids?
In this economy, probably not.
Right.
Probably
Shit's
not.
too high.
If I, become, or when I become a millionaire or whatever, and my partner is at the same level, then yeah, hell yeah.
I think we missed our chance for a revolution. I'm gonna break this down as a conspiracy. I think COVID was our chance to fuck up the system. We got those stimulus and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But that was our chance to really fuck up the system and really kind of like either dismantle it and rewrite it because there's no reason why we should be still living on the Constitution that was written in like 17. It's 2025.
Right.
We should be living on like new terms. But I think we missed our chance of a revolution, which is going. Like, I want to say this about the economy. You said not in this economy, or you said
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
but I feel like I feel like how we accepted the stimulus, which was cool. You know, I got my stimulus. You know what I mean? But it's like I feel like that really made us shut the fuck up. Because if we didn't get that stimulus, I think we could have really made some noise.
Right.
Really kind of like we either rewritten the system, shut down the system, we would have fought back against the system. And I think that was our time to have a revolution. Like they gave us those stimulus checks. But I think also I took economy in school, and I knew that inflation was going to happen. You can't give all of Americans money and think that shit's not going to inflate. It only makes sense for everything to inflate after this. So I was against getting the stimulus, but the fact that everybody voted for it and was agreeing to it, I couldn't do anything about it. But I just knew the more money they give us in 5 to 10 years, everything's going up. Because it happens. Like if you look at history, it happens every time. It happens. So yeah, going back to your not in this economy thing, they're saying we're having less and less kids each generation. Each little age group, we're having less and
Good.
less
Soon
kids.
we're
We
gonna
look
be
at
like
our
China.
parents
One kid.
and look at our
One
grandparents.
kid.
They had like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. You know what I mean? But now our age group is having 1 or 2.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think our
That's because we still outside.
We still outside.
it's
It's the economy. It's the world we live in today. Like us being not white, you know, we know that. You know, there's just a lot. There's a lot.
I think condoms just help. Back in the day, they just wasn't wearing them. Like they don't wear them now.
They don't.
Which I've heard.
The STD rates are terrible.
Sky high out here. Goodness.
Ooh, yikes. Ooh. I think Denver's like 10 though. I think we're in the top 10.
Let's look.
I don't know about like for HIV, Atlanta's in the top. I don't think Denver's in the top for HIV.
Oh, not. Hopefully not.
But like I said, Atlanta gay as shit though. We got a lot of like gay shit going on.
DL, the DL community.
It's real.
What?
Okay, chlamydia is the most common STD in Denver. Over 7,300 people have had it.
Out of the city of Denver? That's a small percentage.
Yeah, it's not.
Representing more than 1 in 100 residents.
I don't think that's too terrible.
That's crazy though, chlamydia.
Yeah, I mean specifically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Atlanta just charted number 3. Disgusting. Okay, so let's talk about this. We've had conversations on the podcast about women dating like bisexual men. I don't like using that term bisexual, but would you date a guy who fucks with guys?
I think just due to my past, I had I was in a relationship with somebody who was like a habitual cheater, and they were, I would say DL, because I'm a pansexual woman, so it doesn't matter to me. But they were outwardly homophobic, but like certain things in the bedroom and like certain types of people. So I just think just due to the fact that cheating is like normalized now and stuff, I I prefer not to. But
But, I ain't gonna hold you.
And it's like I talk a lot of shit, so if I ever say something that's disrespectful, like just let me know.
No, you're
good. I have family members that are like have their lifestyle. At the end of the day, I love who I love.
Right, yeah.
But I do talk a lot of shit. I have a lot of dark humor. So
Me too.
if I say anything that's disrespectful, it's not personal.
Yeah, good.
Nah, that's fair though.
Like if any of my niggas tell me any gay shit, I'm like,
chill.
Go away.
Yeah.
like,
Nah, I'd be on that too.
So like, well, no, like I want to.
That's fair.
I've had this conversation too. Like, what if your homies really tell you that they're gay? I'm like, damn. What if our homie told me that he was gay? I'm not gonna stop being his homie.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I have a sibling that's gay. It's like I talk to him every day. So just don't tell me gay shit. But we can talk every day. So like it's like, damn. I think I'll probably do the same thing. If I had a homie like Just don't tell me about your sexual experiences with other guys.
Right.
Outside of that, you can be gay all day.
You could be gay for pay.
None of that shit. Just don't tell me niggas. I don't want, even if with your girl, I wouldn't even want to hear that about your girl either. Like, just don't tell me nothing, dog. So, but you just wouldn't talk to a guy that's dabbling on that side. Okay, well, let's ask this question.
Not me personally, but see, I'm not homophobic. I'm bisexual, and like to a lot of lesbian women, like when they hit, they're like, oh my god, like she's whatever, like
she's fake lesbian.
Yeah,
What
but it's like when they hear that you're bisexual.
In your head, they think she's making.
Yeah. They're like, you don't really fuck with girls like that. You're just choosing right now because your man's fucking up, so you want to fuck with the other side.
I've seen, girls make statuses and say, "Man, niggas is fucking up. I'm gonna start talking to girls now."
Guilty. I'm guilty of
that. She said, "I'm guilty." No, bro. I mean, shit happens. I mean, it happens. My mom, she's bisexual. My sisters, they're bisexual. My brothers, they're straight, but they're, I don't know though, like because of our upbringing.
Like bisexual. It's like,
do you not believe that people can be bisexual?
Are there only two genders?
Hell yeah.
I believe there's only two. Yeah.
Only two genders.
But that
Boy,
for
girl.
me, that involves the trans community.
Yes.
I don't know if that involves for you.
Bisexual is two. If there's more than two genders, we can't use the word bisexual. Because bi means two.
Right. So there's
what do you
two
mean
genders.
if they have more than one gender?
Well, I'm asking you guys, are there more? Because I've had conversations where people think there's more than two genders.
Yeah, I believe there's two. Like I said, that includes trans women or women are in the category of women, and trans men are in the category of men. That's how I feel.
Do you think every woman has a little gay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's I think. Well, and I think that goes into the bisexuals. Like, I can't even call women bisexuals. I think.
Yeah.
Bisexual, or you just more.
But no, it's different though, because like you could be gay for your homegirl, but like it's like when you guys are drinking, when you guys are having a good time. Yeah, like some girls kiss their friends. Like that's their.
That doesn't make you gay.
No.
Not to them.
Two guys started drinking and started kissing each other. Does that make them gay?
I mean,
I would
you
say
gonna
no.
look at them a little, but
yeah, it does
that's on them. that ain't you. You ain't kissing them. So
right.
shit, if they want to be in the corner kissing Johnny and Tim over the shit,
Right.
that's on them.
Do y'all?
We still gotta go home at 2 when the club closed.
I'm just saying. Oh my god.
Found myself in a gay club one time.
Oh?
What kind? Which one? Charlie's?
I don't know. I was drunk.
Charlie's is a good one.
I was having a good time and I saw two niggas kissing. I said, "Where we at, dog?"
Oh, he said, "I gotta go."
Well, it was like, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like, I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see two girls kissing. Like, this is not my thing, bro. Just, I just don't.
Right.
I just want to be with my person. So once I saw that, I said, "We gotta slide, bro."
The YouTube search when you're a kid.
No, for real.
Yeah, I got caught up like that. Looking up girls kissing on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh my god. No, like, what was it? For me, back in the day, like early 2000s, would probably be like, nah, not even that. Like, my mom, she used to know this like lady. She had this really huge mountain house, and we would go, like we would like vacation there. Like, she would have cable, like she would pay for everything. Like she would have subscriptions for like you would go on her channels and she. So I'm over here, okay, cool. But I'm sitting here watching Girls Gone Wild. I'm watching like, I'm watching all types of stuff. And then my mom comes in, just really.
You never saw BT Uncut? You know what that is?
No.
Yeah, I know what it is now, like that I'm older and shit like that. But
I
when
like the
was
Bad
little,
Girls Club.
yeah, I was watching Bad Girls Club. I was doing a lot when I was little. But that's like I was telling her, that's what got me caught up. I got grounded for like 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
That's a whole school. Like,
Yo.
damn. Which 3 years though?
So from 15 to 18.
So
15
that's
to-
all of high school.
That's crazy.
Couldn't do nothing. I didn't go to no proms. I didn't
No
go to
prom.
nothing.
Oh,
Oh,
you was real deal, like
damn.
Grounded.
oh,
You
Yo.
were in big trouble.
Hell yeah. What, girl? I was sneaking out. I was doing all types of shit.
before you got grounded. Why you was grounded?
Shit. Before, during, I didn't give a fuck.
So why'd you get grounded? What happened? What was the...
Why'd I get grounded?
Yeah.
See, I was babysitting for this lady, and she lied to my mom. She said that she worked for the state. So my mom was like, "This be a cool little fit for you for the summer, you know." That lady, she was a stripper. She had a pimp.
Oh.
She had a baby dad. There was so much shit going on in the house that my mom knew nothing about. So I was over here living life for a little bit, and then I started seeing like what she had going on. I was like, shit, I kind of want to be on the same team. You know? So then when I started, my mom was not happy. Like my mom is strictly like Christian. Like she's like so like she prays, she goes to church, like she like all this stuff. So when she found out, she really like it was just so like it was so heartbreaking to her, and I was just like, shit, I don't give a fuck. That's just what I do. And it was like, yeah,
I'm gonna do me.
yeah. It was so bad. So she was like, bet. She's like, I'm gonna ground you, and I was like,
She showed
ground
your
me. I don't care.
ass.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't care. And like for the first like 2 weeks of being grounded, I was still sneaking out. I was doing everything. She was like, yep. I got locked out of the house. She locked me out. I stood outside for a long time. I was over here like, I'm sorry. Like no, she did not care. Like my mom, as far as like discipline, my mother never physically abused me for anything that I've ever done. But personally, to me, as abuse, and it was so weird because for a lot of other kids, they would be like, I wouldn't give a fuck if my mom did that. But like if my mom wouldn't talk to me, it would hurt me so bad.
Right.
Like I'd be like, really? Like, fine, I won't do it no more. I'm so sorry. Like all this stuff, and she'd just be like,
Because she's disappointed
yeah,
in you.
she just wouldn't talk to me. Like it would just be like months.
Months is crazy.
Yeah, like she wouldn't talk to me. She didn't care. Yeah, like she wouldn't talk to me. Like she would still like feed me and like wash my clothes and shit like that. But like I'm like, how's your day? Or, like, what are you doing? Or are you okay?
Like you don't exist.
Yeah, literally. Until like I finally got it through my head,
wow.
like to stop taking out, stop like dealing with all these guys, stop doing all this. And after I got ungrounded, she actually saved me from a lot of shit. I am now the only friend that I have that does not have a kid. I have no kids. All my other friends have kids. I mean, I have a couple friends that have PCOS, like I do, but they have kids and they have fucked up baby dads and they're in like real toxic relationships and you know they're having hard times finding babysitters or they're in financial hardship and you know
Kids, I was teaching, so like nothing wrong.
no
With kids.
yeah
I never had unprotected sex though. I've always had sex because I feel like I want to do that.
he said I'm cautious.
I'm like, yeah, nigga, like
very demure.
Right, okay. Cautious.
So it's like I just know some guys who don't wear rubbers, but then just like scared of getting somebody pregnant. I'm like, nigga, you're literally playing with fire.
Them raw dogging.
It's fine if you want to have raw sex. It feels better. Cool. You know, get checked out, make sure you're clean, whatever, whatever. But it's like, nigga, like of course you're gonna like eventually gonna have a child. Eventually you're gonna have like you're not gonna be knocking it out every time. Like eventually it's gonna happen if you're playing with fire. This
Right.
So I just like my question is for you guys. Do you think like somebody like you think you can accidentally get somebody pregnant? Is getting pregnant an accident?
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
tell us why.
That But there's so many of my friends that are living that shit right now.
What makes it an accident?
An accident is just like, I don't necessarily.
If you go in raw,
to me,
accident?
No.
To me,
Like,
it's different. It's different.
All right, let us know.
But for them, it wasn't intentional. Not necessarily an accident. It just wasn't intentional. It wasn't planned. So all their kids or mishaps was just not an inconvenience, but like a mishap.
Mishap.
Facebook last week, I said, "Is it wild to ask your parents if you were in an accident?"
No.
I said, "Yeah," and everybody was like, "Nah." I asked my parents. I said, "Oh, y'all literally be asking y'all parents this?"
Yeah.
But that's a real question, like, because I'm adopted, so I'll never even ask my parents. But more than likely, I was not planned, or I wasn't that, so I was giving up for adoption. It was like that's a real conversation. Like I've never met my parents, my blood parents. So whenever I do, I'm 33 years old. So whenever I do meet my blood parents, like there's gonna be questions that I've had for my whole fucking life. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't just talk to my parents. So like there's people that have their parents, like you guys can talk to your parents. Like just recently I just found out how my parents met. I never knew how my parents met. You know what I mean? So that's more so because they divorced. We never had like that much family time. But I talk to my homies now. I'm like y'all talk to y'all parents about shit now because now we're the age where we were our parents' age when they had kids. So like we can understand not necessarily their time period, we can understand that being that age and living life. So it's like, nigga, was I playing?
Mm-hmm.
Did
you mean to do that?
I wasn't. My mom had me when she was 21 years old. I know.
Which isn't young.
I mean, it's not young, but when she had her first kid, she was about, yeah. When she had her first kid, yeah, she was about like 13, 14, around there. And then from there, it was just back to back to back to back. And then growing up, I didn't look like my other siblings. So I thought that I was adopted because my dad, he's black, but my brothers, they're Mexican. Yeah. So their dad's Mexican, my mom's Mexican. And so, like, I'm not saying like they would like fuck with me and be like, oh yeah, like we found you, like nothing like that, like nothing too serious. But like, I would always wonder, I'm like, bro, like why the fuck don't I look like you? Like, it's so weird. And so when they told me like we just don't got the same dad, that like it just took a turn for me. I was like, this is a thing? Like people have other dads. Oh my! So then I was asking my mom, and she showed me my birth certificate, and I was just like, okay, I guess I'm not adopted. I guess they didn't find me in the trash. But you know,
I'm weak.
but it's like older siblings be fucking with you all the time.
Yeah.
But
I was the oldest. I don't know.
oh yeah, no, I'm the oldest girl out of all them. So I'm like the second mom. Be taking care of everybody, cooking, cleaning, all that. Your city Cinderella.
Do you guys date white guys?
Not anymore.
Oh,
she was
not
quick.
Anymore.
She said, nope, not anymore.
We were just talking about it. I tell you, I was raised in Thornton. I was around a lot of white people, so all my crushes were the little white boys with Justin Bieber hair. So, yeah, probably not. But yeah, I had an identity crisis. I wanted to be white so bad for a long period of time, just because of my upbringing and like the people I was around. Because the little white boys like the white girls, So so and then that abusive relationship, a white man. I've actually had two abusive relationships, both white men. Both of them, yep.
That's what I said.
That's what I'm saying. Now, yeah.
Put that nigga in the dirt.
What
the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
But no, growing up in Five Points,
No.
We always DB clean.
DB You're dumb.
I'm playing. No, but I don't know though. Growing up in Five Points, it was like a bit of diversity. Like around the time there was like the white people were starting to come in, the black people were slowly starting to leaving. Yeah, it is now. And then like the Mexicans were like not like just there, but like they more felt like a community. Like they there was more of them than anything. So I went to Gilpin Elementary, and it was like it had a lot of diversity. There was white, black, Mexican, there was Ethiopian, there was a little bit of everything, but it was really ghetto. Like it was just a time to remember, honestly. Like we were all just living life. The teachers were not all the best, but
Not the brightest.
like yeah, no, but they taught us like life lessons. Like if yeah, like if we didn't get anything out of like the education, they taught us like how to grow our own food, how to start a fire, how to
Dang.
use the sunlight and like to tell the time or like like little stuff like that, how to filter water. Like there's things that yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah. It's worth it. If I ever do have kids, that's where they're going. I went to a Montessori school my whole life.
I think
So
Montessori
second through 12.
schools, private schools, and charter schools are the best option if you can, afford it or
yeah.
have the resources to. Because as a teacher, I used to always tell people like, you can't complain about what your child is learning if you send it to public school because it's free. So
Yeah.
yeah, Montessori school that's pretty cool. You learn life skills like that. And I went to public school, so like, but I taught at a charter school. I never taught at public school, so like I've seen both worlds of being a public school child, but being a charter school teacher. So I've seen both worlds. But if I have the resources and the funds to take my child to like a Montessori school, at least for those first couple of years, to have them learn some life skills.
Yeah, it's
You
most
said you went
definitely
through
a.
all through 12th grade.
Mm, yeah, I had. I don't know. I literally stood at the same school my whole upbringing. Everybody
Oh, they
I
had
would
all the
say,
grades.
yeah. So
Okay.
when I was in second grade, I would have like first and third graders in my classroom with me,
Shit.
and I would be learning third grade math or like third grade reading, but I'd be in second grade. So I would always be learning above my grade level. Like if you were in first grade and you were like out of bounds and you were past second grade, you would still be able to learn third grade curriculum. I can't even say it. Sorry.
Curriculum.
Yes.
It's not even based about your age or grade.
It's just knowledge. Whatever you
Yes, I
know.
wasn't in Montessori school for long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of smart children that I know that graduated from there early too. At that, like 16, 15 around there, on to college. They're about to graduate, have bachelor's, masters. Yeah.
Both of you guys graduated high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you date a guy that didn't graduate high school?
Yeah.
Did you? I guess that's. So education, as long as they got something going on, that's all that matters. They don't gotta be like college degree up.
No.
You don't have to be college bound, but I need you to have some type of consistent motivation. Like I need you to not have the same like momentum or mobility as you did when you were in high school or like back then.
You talk to a girl who didn't graduate high school?
A lot of my friends didn't graduate high school because they had their kids. So I talked to a lot of girls that didn't graduate high school, and for them, they'll tell you that it was a waste of time. Like they're like, I don't know why I even went to school. Like I didn't learn anything. But in Colorado, we are a government-based society. So a lot of our low-income families or anything like that, they rely on the government system. So like for their children and stuff like that, it's like welfare, food stamps, kind of shit like that. And so a lot of the females, when they don't graduate high school, they don't have no GED, they apply for housing, they apply for food stamps, they apply for all that stuff, they get their government assistance, then they'll do like a under the table job, do like Lyft or something, whatever, make their income, but they'll still report that they have no income. So they get all this assistance from the government, which will take from people who necessarily don't actually have anything. And now that all of the foreigners are coming to our country, they're taking our resources. So the people that are from here, they're starting to get frustrated and not necessarily like being racist, but they're being more aggressive towards foreigners. And they're just like, what the fuck? But not a lot of people here take advantage of what we have, like the resources that we have here. Colorado is a woman-based state. Like if
I don't know why y'all don't have a WNBA.
no,
It really
literally,
makes sense to have a WNBA team here. Like, why is it?
yeah, for sure.
So I feel you on that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. There's a lot of support from the government. That's all. If you're a woman, especially, and you have a child, and you are homeless or in need, they're gonna help you first, always. Now, if you're a man and you have a child and you're in need, you most definitely have to find some type of woman who's willing to be your power couple, to be your team, because it's not really like the way shit works out here. Yeah.
For us to be supported.
Mm-mm. Yep. Get it on your own. Get it out the mud.
You guys believe in equality? You think everybody should be treated equal?
I think more or less. Yeah.
It all depends.
Aside from like, pedophiles and things of that, people of that nature, I think.
Well, more so men and women. I think men and women should be treated.
Yeah, I think we should get equal pay. I think that.
Not just beyond the equal pay, just like everybody's treated equally.
Yeah.
Like just as humans?
Yeah.
Of course. But I don't know, there's always just that one individual who's like overnight equal. Men have, masculinity, or more alpha, we're dominant. Women are more feminine, fragile, delicate. And then that's what builds women in our society to be more like aggressive, more independent, more narrow-headed. I don't need a man type energy.
Do you think that's healthy? That mindset of I don't need a man.
I don't know.
Even on the same side of the spectrum, a man saying I don't need a man. That's healthy.
I don't think you should need anyone, to be honest.
Got yourself in this,
Yeah.
in this one. Came in alone. I don't know. I do admire a really healthy relationship. Though.
Yeah.
Like a really loving family, like when it's put together. But I came from a I don't need a man type of household. So that's just how I grew up. And now that I'm like dating and like all the, like seeing people and seeing how they were raised and like they don't like that. They're like, damn, you don't need me? Like, what the fuck am I here for?
I think that's when people talk about how relationships are the same, this, that, and the third. It's like, yeah, because mindset's not the same as fucking 1990s. We have a lot of people who just want to be independent, which is fine. But you have to also you have to know what comes with that. just have to know what comes with that. Like, you want to be independent, that's cool. You might not find your person because you're independent. Because at the end of the day, traditionally, like if we're gonna talk traditionally, like the man takes care of the woman, and that's not even in human nature. That's in like animal behavior. We're animals at the end of the day. Of course, we're more. I guess we can call ourselves more sophisticated. But at the end of the day, we all do the same shit. We need water. We need sunlight. We behave the same in most aspects. Like you have some animals in animal kingdom that are like monogamous. That can only like squirrels. They mate. And once their mate dies, they don't mate again.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And there's some
That's
other,
cute.
and
I
there's some
like
other
that.
animals that
If I grab me a squirrel.
on the other side of the spectrum, there's animals that like they just breed just to breed. So I think us as humans, we need to realize what kind of animals we are. Not all of us are meant to be with one person. But then not all of us are meant to be with multiple people. You just have to understand what kind of human you are and what kind of person you are. Because if not, you're just gonna be hurting people.
Right.
But I think with the whole independence and we, I don't think, I think, brother, I think we're in a time period where how we used to date and how we're dating now, like we're in that transition. Like there is no more traditional dating as far as what we think traditional dating is. You know what I mean? Like that's gone. We live in a world where, for our parents, for example, they can only date the people that were in their city, in their area. Now I could have a girlfriend in all 50 states and 70 countries if I wanted to. So we're just living in a different world. Everybody just has access to other shit. Um, so I think we just live in a period where dating isn't the same. It never will be the same. I think we are the first generation of a lot of stuff. Social media, iPhones, phones in our pockets. Like we're the first, we're the guinea pigs to a lot of this shit. We're the guinea pigs to even fucking dating apps. You know what I mean? Like we don't know what this is gonna do to us when we're 60 mentally. But it could cause some problems. You know what I mean? Like so I just feel like we're just in a time period where it's cool to be independent, but also like, damn, you got a lot of people who really just are cool being single, which is fine. But it's like that's why we're not having that many kids. So we're at 8 billion people now, but we're gonna have a big drop once a lot of the old people start passing away. But I don't know. I like to date. You guys like to date? Like is dating fun for you guys? You guys date just to meet people, just to hang out, or you guys dating to really find your person? What's dating look like to you guys?
I like to date for marriage.
Okay, me too. That's cool. But no, the relationship that I'm in now, we I don't know where exactly we're going, but hopefully it's yeah. Hopefully when he gets out, it'll be different, you know. I don't know. Not I'm not a lot of people give me too much feedback on that, but I don't know, I date to marriage. But like even when he's in there, he still like lets me go on dates and stuff. But I like dating. I like going on dates, getting to know other people.
Can you cut that off when it comes out? Mentally, physically, of course, mentally.
Yeah, of course. It's
So when
I
you
don't
go on
know.
these dates with people, you're not mentally with them. It's physically with them.
I'm with them mentally.
But you can cut it off once your man comes out.
Oh no.
That's what I be staying in the house.
Eh.
I don't be knowing
Like,
nobody motives, dog. I don't know what you got. I just be staying, which is fine. Like live your life. But it's like, damn. I talked to this one chick that said she moved to Denver and she was only going out with guys because she needed to eat. I said, I feel
oh,
you though.
You
that
know
bitch was
what?
hungry.
Like you hungry, like I feel you need to eat. It's like, damn, these niggas don't know you. They just feeding you. They thinking they actually
No.
dating you for marriage, but no, you just
Right.
need something to eat.
Yeah,
And I'm
no.
like, damn, that's tough.
I don't know. The thing about me though, I'm really open and honest though. Like I let them know about him being incarcerated and all that stuff, and like they, to be honest, I don't give a fuck. Like they're like, okay, cool. Yeah, they're like, all right, Yeah, they're like, it's me and you right now. Worry about this. When he calls, that's between y'all.
Yeah, when you come out, I'm
So,
like,
right. See, yeah,
Two
that's how a lot of
I
people
feel
are.
that.
But like that's what I was saying though. That's why I myself choose to be honest with him, and I let him know like, oh well, this guy wants to take me on a date. I'm gonna go. It's cool, whatever. But like I inform him. Like he's not controlling. He's not like abusive or like manipulative in any type of way. He lets me have all types of freedom. It's more freedom than his friends let their girlfriends
Do
have.
you allow him to talk to those
So
girls? Is it inside?
yeah, I don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, put some money on his books.
Mm.
Thank you. It's like no, I'm playing. Nah, but
Couldn't be me.
I'm playing. Not I
Like,
actually
what if
don't
he was
care.
talking to you the same way he was talking to like three other girls? Would that bother you?
I know he's not, but
What?
if he was, that
Or if any guy you was dating talking to you like he was talking to three other girls?
oh no, see that's the thing though. If it was another guy, I'd be gone. It's different. Nah, I'm out of here. But what's I'm not holding you down when you're in jail. It's just a lot of people have different motives. Like you said, what was your reason for going to jail? I'm gonna need to hold you to that. What did you do to be there in the first place? His reason, it's not valid to leave him and be like, okay, well, fuck you, whatever. Like it's I'd rather work shit out and be honest with him, even if like he does get upset with me, whatever. He still lets me know, like, oh well, I'm talking to so and so, or like she sent me money, she did this, whatever. That's cool, but like I tell him, don't tell this bitch a fantasy, because when you get out, you're not with her, and you need to let her know that. And it's like, and same with these guys.
You're strong, girl. You're strong.
He's I'm telling the bitch a fantasy.
Yeah, like what I'm gonna tell her like no, when I get out you can't talk to me, then she's gonna say stop talking to me.
Right, stop
Bitch,
saying that
why?
money.
Yeah, I don't want that. Like, keep sitting there, you gotta say you a fantasy somehow. Like that's I'm bad, but I'm saying if I ever got locked up, I would just cut all ties with whoever I'm talking to. I don't want to go through that.
Yeah, but then
Unless we got like a kid or a family together.
Right.
Like,
okay, but in your aspect, for you coming from the background that you have, being adopted and all this, what if your parents weren't actively like in your life or like have anything to do with you, even though you were adopted, and then you did go to jail, you had nobody, you would still let your girl go?
I wouldn't expect her to stay, so yeah.
You wouldn't expect her to stay, but you if she gave you the option, like I'm not going nowhere, you wouldn't appreciate that?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
okay,
if you
cool.
say that, then yeah. But if you openly say you're not going nowhere, that's a little different story. But if like, you know, if I'm over here asking you if you're gonna stay, if I'm over here like
Yeah,
worrying,
nah.
like you know what I'm saying? They like
Yeah, no. Don't ever beg a
yeah,
bitch.
like
Don't ever
nah,
beg a
I might as
bitch.
well let you go, bro. Like just go. There's no reason to stress over this shit and nothing. Like you said, if I did what I did to put myself in here, especially if I did this before you even knew who I was, like it's on me. I couldn't expect you to. I just said that. I couldn't expect because I don't fucked a lot of women when they niggas was locked up. So like I can't. I just can't expect you not to. I can't expect you not to like be out here not doing your thing. I just can't, and I can't also. I also can't be inside knowing you out here doing your thing.
Right.
I rather just
Not have to deal with it, yeah.
Yeah, I rather just cut ties. I'm already fucked up because I'm in this bitch.
Right.
I don't want to be mentally fucked up because you just told me you were on a date. Like, but I mean, like I said, your guy's obviously stronger than I am. But it's like for me, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, it also has to do with like insecurities and how
Like
you
say,
know
he's stronger than me because
how you know your partner. Like I don't know. I have a really good connection with him, his parents, stuff like that.
but y'all been together a long time before he was inside.
Actually, we haven't. No, we ain't been together that long. We've been together like decent. but not like 5, 6 years, nothing like that.
Years, 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
Because to me, 1 or 2 years is a long time.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a
It
good
can
amount of
be.
time. Because we're only like, I don't know how old you guys, but we're not that old. So 1 or 2 years, that's a good portion of.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Life,
A couple
I mean?
months is a long time for some people.
Your time. So especially if we're not counting 18. Oh, if we just count 18 months, that's a good portion of your time. Yeah, I ain't that strong. And even if Shorty got locked up, like I'm gonna always answer the calls, but it's like, damn, you expect me not to clap no cheeks while you
It's
inside?
crazy.
Well, literally.
I'm just being real, bro. Like,
But see, I don't
I'm
know.
just being
It's
honest.
different.
Like,
It's different for.
I'm being honest as human to human. I'm gonna ask her, do you want me not to be fucking while I'm not here? You inside?
Okay,
Fuck
if
no.
she says that she's okay with you to be fucking, but she just wants you to be honest with her, are you gonna still lie to her about you fucking? Yes. Yes.
Well, no, because my first thing is I want to break up. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I'll still talk to you and call you every day, but I don't want us to be in a relationship while you locked up and I'm not here. Because I don't want to have to tell you when I'm going on a date. I don't want to do that shit. I could have 3 dates in a day. I'm gonna tell you every day, like tell you. Like,
He sounds fucking every single one.
You gonna be nigga stressed.
As a female, fuck yeah. No,
Okay,
this nigga that
so
had 3 dates in a day. Oh
One
yeah,
day
no,
is
it's over.
crazy.
Yeah, so
It's
I'd
over.
rather just, yeah, we can be cool and I'm gonna still fuck with you, but like a relationship, I just can't, bro. Like, cause I don't wanna. It's because I'll communicate with you all day, but you gonna hate this shit I'm telling you. You just gonna hate it, bro. Like you just not like, cause you can't do shit about it. You stuck inside.
Right.
I can't do that. I don't know.
Like I said, but I'm not in the situation. I'm really just.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Like you're really in it, so like you have a different perspective.
It's our connection is just broad. Like I'm a Libra, he's a Scorpio. We ain't supposed to be together, but like,
Girl.
it's
Yeah,
just yeah. No, I mean that's just like what everybody be on now. Like it's just, but like my birthday's on the 13th, so I'm October 13th, Friday the 13th, and he's October 31st.
Locked
Right.
in.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. It'd be like just little shit like that. Like he is literally the male version of me. Like whatever I'm thinking of doing, he's probably already done or he's doing it. And so like I'll be able like to call him or ask him, how'd you know? Oh hell no. I gotta go. So it's like I don't know, being able to have that connection with someone is just broad. I like it. It's I'd rather hold him down than build a new relationship with
Right. Start over.
multiple other people and then have to go through abuse or
Right. It's scary out here.
physical. Like it doesn't matter. Like I'd rather deal with not having to deal with half the shit that these bitches are going through. Like it's cool, it's whatever. I know where he's at. I know what he's doing and at what fucking time be going on. Now, if there's some other shit going on in there, listen.
So I was gonna ask that, right? I want to ask that on camera. Like, what if you found out some shit?
He was into some men in there.
That's not him, but like if he was, I don't know. We too locked in. I would just ask him, be like, "What the fuck made you want to do that?" Like, put me on.
Find out? He has to tell you unless you find out from the streets.
Oh yeah, no. But that's the thing though about me and him. We have like a not necessarily like a guilty conscience, but like after we do some shit, and like we just it just don't sit right with each other. Like we just listen, bro. Listen, it just happened. Like we were here, there, whatever. Like it's just. We have to let it out right then. We never hold anything back from each other ever. Like it could be some shit that'll like ruin your whole fucking day. But like there's been plenty of times when bitches came to me talking about they were pregnant by him. I'm like, where DNA? I want to see it. What's up? They're like, all right, never mind.
Never mind,
Okay.
it's crazy.
Right. Oh my. Okay,
Yeah.
then. Like, so with me and him, we've been through some shit, and so like when people ask me like, what's the purpose? Like when he gets out, what if he switches on you and he like does all this whatever? I know that I'm a genuine person. I know that everything that I've done for him has came from the heart. So if he does get out and he does turn on me or whatever, I know at the end of the day, God gonna still take care of me. God still has my back. God still gonna handle me. But karma's a bitch, and it's gonna come around. And it's gonna fuck you up. So whatever the fuck you think you had going on behind my back, that shit really gonna tear your ass up. Yeah,
For real.
nah, for real.
Speechless.
We'll keep going for like 10, 15 more minutes. You guys ever had a threesome?
No.
Ooh, I have.
Almost. I almost had one.
2 guys or a guy and a girl?
I a guy and a girl.
Oh? Mine was almost all three girls. It was all three of us were girls.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
Not
Not the orchard. I'm weak. What you talking about? You was a guy and a girl. What?
I don't know if I can be hard to see another guy naked. So if I ever did a threesome, it would have to be 2 chicks.
Yeah.
It's like 2 niggas in a room, butt ass naked, dicks hard. We lock eyes. It's soft for me. Like,
He's being soft to me.
because like, bro, that's why. This is not homophobic, none of that shit. It's like I don't want to be in another room with like a penis out there. Bro. Like,
Right.
You can't look at your homie and dap him up.
Yeah, y'all dapping, y'all touching each other and shit. Weird ass
Holding hands.
Why y'all dapping each other up?
Lucky for you.
Yeah, that's nah. The niggas
One
out
in
here
the
doing
front,
that type
one
of
in the
shit,
back.
bro. That's wild. I'm not doing that type of shit, dog. But I know niggas be doing that. But
People be freaked out.
be freaked out. I'm like, bro,
Hella freaked out.
I like to hear about it sometimes.
Oh, I'm
Not,
nosy
I
as
don't
hell.
know. There's
Yeah.
some girls that like 2 guys and just, but that's not mine. That's not my partake. I have fun with my girls. For sure.
That's gotta happen one day, though. I think before I get married, I'll have to have.
A threesome? Have a threesome?
Yeah. And I feel like I could have had it, but I just never initiated. I lost my virginity late. I was like,
That's good.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, but I lost it like I did.
Shit, I wish I held on mine.
Yeah. Hold on to that shit tight.
Yeah. I fucking aced them after
Oh. Damn.
He said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna
like,
fuck."
I feel like I could have had threesomes in the past, just never just initiated it. But I feel like I want to do more just to say I did. You know what I mean? Just
They're
to say,
fun.
As long as y'all are safe and
They're
clean.
Yeah, that part. That part. Don't fuck no dirty bitch. 'Cause then it'll just fuck up your whole situation you got going.
Your whole life.
Yeah. Yeah. My God. But yeah, no, I don't know. Denver got a real low kink scene. So girls, guys. Hell yeah, they'll let you do cocaine off their titties, the ass crack.
He said it's for them.
I'm not. You might have some OD bitches. So. You find them.
I had this homie I used to talk to out here. He's weird as fuck, but he only talks to white girls. He's vocal about that shit.
Is he black?
Yeah, he's black.
Oh.
He's a black dude who only talks to white girls. He told me that. He has a kid with a white girl too. And I was like, I don't talk to black women. He's like, this don't look good. I said, nigga, what? You need to go to the South. I was like, he's from Denver. He never really been out East Coast or to the South. I said, you ain't never seen no black women for real. Because nothing like I love women, so like I'm not gonna say white women are ugly. Me ain't never seen no black women for real.
Thickums.
Oh God. Well, I was just gonna
see
say
the
that
southern
cornbread
thickums.
booty.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen a black man for real.
You ain't never had no cornbread.
How you gonna tell me these white girls look better than this?
Right.
They don't even look better than the Mexicans, bro.
Right, no.
Like, chill, bro. Like I say, I love all women. I don't care what color you are.
Amen.
Like, you know what I mean? But there's tiers. There's levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not putting white women up at the top. He was putting them at the top. I said,
Sheesh.
There's a lot of white men though that like black women.
Can't do it.
There's a lot of
Like,
black men that like black women.
No, white men that like black women.
White men out here,
Yeah.
specifically.
Like
I can see that though.
the other day, I had
You said you can't do it though.
yeah, no, that's
Makes
not
me
her type of
cringe.
shit. Hey,
I don't know. Ever
What's
since
his
getting in a
name?
relationship with a black
Channing
man,
Tatum?
I just
It changed the world.
yeah, can't go back. Once you go black, you can't go back. Yeah, it's just like it just makes more sense.
So would you date Hispanic men?
I have.
Hell yeah. Well, I see. I don't discriminate. I've dated a little bit of everything.
Would y'all date? Have you ever dated an African, like an actual African man?
I haven't.
I've recently I went on a date with a guy that's from Jamaica. He's Jamaican, and I don't know, he's cool. It's just learning about other people's cultures.
It's like the best.
The vibe right now.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I moved here and I just learned so much about Mexico. It is great. Learned a lot. It's been fun.
Them bitches are crazy.
They're crazy?
Oh yeah.
Some of them are crazy. Yeah.
Oh, that's all women.
Yeah.
It's any type of.
But the spice and the Hispanics, though, that's literally the adrenaline. Like if you ask any type of male or like any type
that's
of
crazy.
gender, yeah, that's
in sex, like they love to get slapped. That's just statistics, bro. Like out of all like the women that I've had relationships,
like to get slapped,
like love to get like.
I get so mad.
Right. We're not like sound like I'm trying to fight you, but like on some like
right. Rough shit.
Like, they love to be choked.
Okay, yeah, okay, now I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Dominance.
I guess what they like.
Yeah.
I am a victim.
Oh yeah, you're getting something.
Oh God, you can't do that to no black girl. She gonna fuck you up. It's over. You can't pull her hair. Don't touch her hair.
Right, just got it done.
Yep. Don't touch no black girl's hair. Don't do it.
So, like,
that's crazy
home,
though.
I've only dated a lot of black women. Out here, I've started dating outside of my race more. And that's what I've noticed. Like, white women have a lot of cats, and they live a little weird. We're not gonna say weird. They live a little different than we do.
Them bitches are green. They like healthy.
White bitches go for anything, dog. Like, and I love the white girls, especially the ones with money, because I don't bring out my wallet for shit. They love to spend money on a nigga, bro. I don't got no money out for shit.
He said they tricking on me.
Like, 40s, bro. Like, they love to spend money, dog. Like, I don't have to do shit. They just want to take a young nigga out.
Get it how you live.
They just want to have a dark skinned nigga out with them. I'm like, shit, let's go. They buying tickets, they taking me to games and concerts. Like, I'm not gonna say no.
Right, yeah.
If you offer it,
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
You want me around you. You want me to walk next to you.
The image.
I'm gonna say no. Like,
so if an older woman was to offer you money for any kind of extra exchanges, would you take it?
Depends on how old we talking. I support sex work.
Right.
So it just depends on how old we talking. Okay. I think it should be legal everywhere and it should be talked about. I think if it was talked about, niggas wouldn't be creeps. Niggas would just go pay for the pussy. Right. But y'all wanna be creeps and shit.
They just gonna pay for the pussy.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with paying for it. I think if people started paying for pussy more, the world would be a lot more stronger.
Yes.
Because you don't gotta like string these women along or lie or do none of be shit on both sides of the spectrum.
Right.
Just go pay for it and don't talk to me ever again.
Yup,
We're here for work. Bitch, stop talking to me.
Stop talking.
Like, that's
Bitch
how I'm
is
looking
crazy.
at it,
get
bro.
the
Like,
cat and kick
I'm not
rocks,
hurting your
nigga.
feelings. We not lying. We not sneaking.
Yep, I'm not your bitch. You get on.
I won't say bitch. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I won't say
Yes,
bitch.
I'm not
but
your girlfriend.
whatever it is, just take this little $1,000 and go.
$1,000 is crazy.
So woo.
Like that's, I feel like that, but that would, I feel like that if that was more legal, if that was more legal and talked about, and people weren't so afraid of like just going out and paying for it, man or woman, like
Women paying for it is crazy to me.
Girl, what? You'd be surprised.
Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
did too.
Commercials, well, that's a different conversation. I don't know if porn should be commercialized.
Oh yeah, that's.
Well, because Bang Bros, they try to, you know how different sports stadiums, different companies will buy the stadium, like Ball Arena and Power. Bang Bros tried to buy the Miami Heat stadium. They got rejected. Nigga, they came with cash, and they still got rejected. I'm like, damn, they don't want to, like, the media doesn't want to promote sex. I'm like, why not? Just promote that shit, bro. Like,
sex sells.
Sex is literally how we all got here. We
Sex
all like to fuck.
Sure.
Just promote it, bro.
Real bad.
Like
Real bad.
Promote it. Just
like in the matches.
Be safe, be responsible, but like just promote it. They got turned down because they didn't want Bang Bros on the side of this Miami Heat stadium. Because now we're promoting a porn site.
Right, yeah.
But it's like, nigga, they came with cash. They wasn't doing.
They weren't fucking around.
Cash and still got rejected in Miami. Said,
Miami has a really good club scene. I'll say that for sure.
It's like Vegas without the slot machines.
Oh yes, but
it's like
Miami
slot machines with a beach.
Yeah, I don't know. When we went to Miami, it was like there was no turn down. Like that bitch is up.